I definitely don't speak caveman, and I definitely don't speak Polish, and that is why we've got Christian from PGL, who was looking on to this match like a proud father.
Exactly.
MICHU, you've made it to the final.
Michu, udało ci się dotrzeć do finału.
No, udało się, nie sądziłem, że to tak wyjdzie, no ale jest jak jest.
Yeah, he made it. He didn't expect it, but he's very happy with how it is.
KennyS there, at one point, was looking rather frustrated, and he was having the verbal help from Shox. Shox was saying all sorts of things to him in French, which we can't really understand, but did that factor in at all? Did you feel like you were up against it, up against a little team?
Czy przeszkadzały ci te krzyczenie jego współpracowników, swoich kolegów? Tam po francusku krzyczeli do ciebie coś? Czy to w jakiś sposób na ciebie wpłynęło?
Chyba krzyczeli do siebie, więc myślę, że to powinno pomóc jedynie Kennemu, a nie mi. A mi to nie przeszkadzało.
He's hoping that we were mainly screaming to him. So he was hoping that it's actually distracting him. So he didn't mind.
Throughout this whole thing, you've been the underdog, the dark horse, and you've made it to the final. I don't think, like my friends on the desk said, anyone could have realistically predicted it. But you have said through our conversations that you were confident and you thought that this was a possibility. Now that it's happened, are you ready?
Byłeś cały czas czarnym koniem, cały czas o tym rozmawialiśmy, jak udało ci się przejść przez te wszystkie etapy. W tej chwili jak się czujesz? Dalej jako czarny koń, czy wydaje ci się, że jesteś gotowy na zajęcie pierwszego miejsca?
Ciężko powiedzieć. Myślę, że teraz będzie równa walka w finale z Shoxem. Tak samo jak było w grupie, w pierwszej fazie grupowej. No, jestem dobrej myśli.
It's hard to say. He's very optimistic. He's hoping he will do well, but he knows it will be a very tough game with Shox.
Indeed, he's playing against one of the most storied Counter-Strike, well, individual Counter-Strike players in the game, who's smiling when he hears that. And he is known as someone that is a formidable force when it comes to raw individual skill. How do you think you match up against that, MICHU?
No wiadomo, że jest on znanym graczem, wiadomo, że ma dużo indywidualnych skillów. Jak ty się czujesz w porównaniu do niego?
No tak jak mówiłem, no, nie jestem faworytem tego meczu, tak jak innych, ale pokazałem, że no, potrafię wygrywać i myślę, że zrobię to kolejny raz.
Yeah, just as he said before, he doesn't feel like the favorite in this tournament or in this game, but he's going to do his best, as usual.
Without going into too much of the detail, because you wouldn't want to reveal this, nonetheless, is there anything that you have in store, any sort of tactics that you have specifically against Shox, like game plans almost?
Czy masz jakieś ciekawe, specjalne taktyki przeciwko Shoxowi, taki plan na grę?
Nie, myślę, że nie. Nie wiem, jak on gra. Już nie pamiętam, tyle meczy było, tyle razy grałem te mapy. Ciężko mi powiedzieć, czy mam jakąś taktykę. Myślę, że nie i że po prostu muszę przyzwyczaić się do jego gry, on do mojej, ale mam nadzieję, że to on będzie musiał do mojej.
Yeah, he doesn't have any specific tactic. He doesn't even remember exactly how he played because there were so many games. Let's keep in mind he also played online games. That's my addition from these studios. So yeah, he said that he will need to see how it goes, of course, and get used to his play, just like he will most likely need to get used to his game. And yeah, he'll give his best.
MICHU, overall, how have you enjoyed the experience here so far?
Ogólnie jak podobała ci się twoja wizyta tutaj i twoje doświadczenia tutaj?
Było bardzo fajnie, bardzo przytulnie. Czułem się właśnie tak jak w domu, czyli tak jak było wskazane na samym początku. Było bardzo fajnie, fajna przygoda. No jeszcze się nie skończyła. Mam nadzieję, że zakończy się jak najlepiej może.
He felt like at home here and he really, really enjoyed it. This story is not over yet, so he's hoping it will finish even better, but he really enjoyed his stay here.
Awesome. And final thing before I think we are going to head back to the casters. What would it mean if you won?
Co by to dla ciebie oznaczało, gdybyś wygrał ten turniej?
Myślę, że będę w stanie odpowiedzieć dopiero po turnieju.
He thinks he will only be able to say when the tournament is over.
All right. Well, in that case, maybe we will find out if I get to speak to you again. And we are done here for now, and we are going to head back to the analyst desk.
Well,